Hi folks, and welcome here to Valley Center District Stadium for this JV matchup between the Valley Center Hornets and the Salina Central Mustangs. The score is currently 0-0 as the Mustangs have the ball. That's number 6, Johnson, and that's left side to his brother. Over the middle, and not a very good pass, and that's Johnson. Down the field, race for the ball, and Lewis will trip over number 29. That is Kraft. So it will be Mustangs ball. Ball out of bounds. And so loose ball, Gamber will kick it out as intended to be a good pass, and it was. Luckily knocks it out of bounds. Going to be a corner kick here. And so lining up for the corner kick is Kraft. Right side. Nice one. Not inside enough. Heads it out. And that's Solis. Solis right side. And that's denied. So it'll be Mustangs ball. 0-0 is the score still. And that's Johnson. And loose ball stolen by Malello, and he takes off. Denied by the Mustang defense. Rubel will recover it. Popped up by Benz. Malello there to recover it. Takes off. Denied by Johnson. And Rubel gets the steal. And to Benz. To Lewis. And that's Johnson. And kicked downfield by number 21. That's Picasso. And that's Stokes. He'll kick it out to about the 45-yard line. To Erstein. And down the right sideline, that's number 11. That's Ryan. And Erstein with the steal kicks it off of Ryan. Out of bounds. And just so you guys know, there is 20-minute halves here, as there's shortage of players on the Mustang side. And Rubel almost gets the steal there, though Abram gets it. And that's going to be a push off of Erstein. So it will be Mustangs ball. Johnson has it at the 50. And nice pass there, denied by Lewis. And rough up for the ball. And kicked back. It's nice diving save there by Myers. 13 minutes left in this first half. Throwing it in is number 11, Ryan. And number 30, Sergio De La Torre, is in for the Mustangs, and number 6, Tyler Dunbar, in for the Hornets. And nice throw in there at midfield. And the Mustangs will kick it back, resetting. That's Johnson. Benz almost got it there. Kick downfield, denied by Lewis, and to Benz. Right side, and that's Lewis, and has a nice open lane. Or excuse me, Dunbar. And nice rocket pass downfield, denied by Malello. And almost a whiff there by number 31, that's Dimples. And Dimples over to Johnson. Nice spin move. Gets around Rubel at midfield. And to Johnson. Pass downfield. Denied by Siegelman. And gets it to Myers. Nice open lane And that's left side to Erstein.
Cross it.
And nice pass inside, a little too outside. And that flies out of bounds into the stands. So corner kick here, that will be Myers. And Hornets going back on the corner kick, kind of staying away from the goal. And the kick there from Myers, not a very high one, more of a rocket pass. And Gamber will get it off the corner kick. And there's Wiedemann. Nice steal there. Back to Lewis. Lewis at midfield. And stolen by Johnson. And Gamber with the steal. Right side to Johnson. Dunbar going downfield. And denied by number 21. That's Picasso. Left side, Stokes will kick it back to Lewis. And nice juke. Stolen by Picasso. And down the left side and knocked out of bounds there off of Siegelman. So out of bounds. Mustangs ball. And almost halfway through this first half. 10 minutes remaining. And throwing it in, that's number 28, Abrams. And that's Johnson. Johnson at the 35. Back to Abrams. Inside and denied by the Hornet defense. And fight for the ball. It's going to be Abram who gets it, kicks it in, and it's going to roll out of bounds. So Stokes will kick it off. The goal kick. And coming into the game, that is number 17, Nash Crosby, number 11, Luis Solis, and number 2, Ledger McDaniel.
Number 17, Nash Crosby, and number 11, Luis Solis.
And so the kickoff from Stokes. Nice pass to Binns, gets past him though, and that's Dunbar on the recovery. And loose ball, Binns gets it. Downfield, intended for McDaniel, didn't quite get there. Binns with a dive, trying to stop it. That's number 30.
As long as they turn and face me. Yeah.
Tor. And throw in there from Crosby. Loose ball. Rocketed back into the Hornets defense. And that's Malello guarding on Tor. Denied by Siegelman. Siegelman gets it to Binns. Back to Crosby. Crosby downfield right side. Denied by Johnson. And Dunbar, close defense on Johnson. Gets the steal. Intended for McDaniel, no good. And Rubel chasing the ball. Gets it. And downfield to Solis.
Play in the middle, play in the middle.
And nice pass to Tanguma. To Binns. Back to Tanguma. And loose ball. Kicked back by the Mustang defense. And a trip. Trip on Gamber there. 7:45 remaining in this first half. And so it will be Mustangs ball at the 55-yard line. Kicking it off is number 12. That's Contreras. And nice kick, landing around the 35. And Gamber gets it. Stolen though. And over the middle. Rolls out of bounds. So Stokes will get a goal kick.
In for Salina Central, number 13, Will Ryan, and number 16, Oswaldo Marino. In for Valley Center, number 9, Ian Hopkin.
And in for the Hornets is number 9, Ian Hefkin. And So Stokes will goal kick it here. 6:30 in this first half.
Just wait till I screw up PJ's name.
That's going to be out of bounds. And that's Ryan throwing it in. Can't find anyone to go to.
I just say PJ.
And nice throw, inbounds. And that's Tor. Denied by Gamber. Gets it to Siegelman. Back from Johnson. And Stokes gets it. And the Hornets will reset. Nice punt there. Landing around the 55. Bounces. And that's Johnson taking it down the right side. And Solis dives to get the stop. He does. And Malello. And that's out of bounds. 5:45 remaining in this first half. And a quick one here. That's Tanguma. Back to Binns. And Siegelman rocket kick downfield. And McDaniel can't quite catch up with the ball. And popped up.
Do they not want the flag up?
And out of bounds. So
I was just like,
it'll be Hornets ball. Luis Solis will throw in.
better go put that up. Are they half staff though?
I think so. Yeah. In for Salina Central, number 19, Christopher Morton. In for Valley Center, number 12, Brandon Wiedemann.
And in for the Hornets is number 12, Brandon Wiedemann, and number 15, Caden Myers.
I'm not announcing Caden, he came in too late.
And throw in from Solis. Intended for Rubel. Didn't get there. Loose ball. Rubel gets it though.
Every single time there's an out of
And a push there from Rubel on number 13.
I'll tell you who that guy on the right is, 18.
That's
His number.
Ryan.
That was my number last year.
So that's Rubel downfield. Intended for Erstein. Led him too much. Stolen back by the Mustang defense. Johnson downfield. And that is Gamber, who will kick it back to Stokes. The Hornets will reset. And a couple series of trying to dive. Didn't get there. Popped up out of bounds into the stands. And throwing it in will be Caden Myers.
In for Valley Center, number 3, Aiden Lewis. Number 1, Matthew Albritton. And number 18, Parker
Number
Schmidt.
3, Aiden Lewis. Number 18, Parker Schmidt. And number 1, Caden Albritton will come into this game for the Hornets. And Lewis to Myers. And downfield, that's Tanguma. And denied by the Mustang defense. Schmidt kicks it back. And that's Erstein. And he gets past the last defender.
Maybe we should stop
Out of bounds off of the goalie, I believe that is. And so it off of Erstein, they say it is. So that will be Mustang ball on a great opportunity for the Hornets there. It fails.
All the time.
And that's Schmidt. Kicked back. Tanguma. And another opportunity for Erstein. Pass led too much. And so the Mustangs have the ball. That's Johnson. And Tanguma couldn't quite get it from Johnson. Down the middle of the field. And Johnson has it. And nice juke there from number 16.
Oh, why did you put it back in?
And Tor has it in the corner. Out of bounds. And they're going to say it's off of Siegelman. As it will be a corner kick. And so 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Still no goals. Kicking it off is number 6. That's Johnson. Logan Johnson outside on the corner kick. Kicked in, denied by Lewis. Stokes dives for it and gets it. 140 in this first half. Nice punt there from Stokes. Gets it to about midfield, where Erstein will get it, giving it to Schmidt. And back to Erstein. Downfield to Wiedemann, and denied by number 12. That's Contreras. Tanguma with the steal. Right side to Erstein. And nice pass over the middle, denied. Tanguma with a nice pass, and that's Wiedemann over the middle and knocked out of bounds. Not out of bounds, excuse me. Nice punt there. And loose ball. Siegelman will deny it. And out of bounds. Off of Solis. Throwing it in, that's number 19, Morton.
Number 7, Christian Siegelman. Number 8, Wadi Sanford. And number 4,
And into the
Jacob
game
Ranzow.
is number 8, Wadi Sanford, and number 4, Jacob Ranzow. Hey, 7 on our team, the JV 7, that's Alvarado. Because Siegelman and Alvarado. And so Myers will throw it in. And that's going to end the first half. The score remains 0-0. And we'll be back here in 10 minutes. And let's hope to see you back. I'm Caleb Rose. And see you then.
Yeah, I know. It's a varsity halftime, that's what it is.
Hi folks, and welcome back here to Valley Center District Stadium for the second half of this JV matchup between the Valley Center Hornets and the Salina Central Mustangs. And in the first half, we didn't see much action, more back and forth action, as the score is 0-0, and 20 minutes halves will be played for this JV game. And start off, that's Abrams who has it, loose ball, and Tanguma gets it.
So if they tie
And so that's
JV,
Johnson.
We don't play overtime. Nope.
And that's Rubel down to Erstein left side and denied by the Mustang defense out of bounds. That's off of number 12, Contreras. So throw in there from Erstein. Nice one. Too far though. Benz will pop it up and out of bounds.
That ball's gone.
And so that will be a corner kick. That's Erstein in the corner. And nice one. It's low. Denied by, that's number 8, Olmsted. And Erstein gets it in. And Myers. Myers is down. And the game will continue. Rubel with a nice shot. Denied.
Kicked in the back of the leg.
And Myers gets up. He is okay. And Erstein has it. And
They're calling it back. It was out over here.
And out of bounds on the left side. So Malello will throw it in, the left side defender.
Whoa.
Gets it into Erstein, and he saves it before it goes out of bounds.
Save it that
And
time.
it's out of bounds.
Right back out. I don't figure out how
And
to
so that will be Johnson throwing it in.
plug it in.
Nice one downfield, lands around midfield. Siegelman heads it back.
Really slow.
And that's to Gamber, to Myers. Myers at the 40. And weaves it through a couple defenders. And Lewis doesn't get there in time as it rolls out of bounds. That will be Mustang ball throwing it in. That's number 29, Kraft.
They charge for like 15
And
minutes
Lewis will throw it, or kick it
battery life.
into number 18. And that's Lewis who will launch it down the right side. Intended for Myers, not a good pass. Rolls out of bounds. Throw in and over the middle, fight for the ball, and it's going to be knocked back. And that's number 11, Ryan. And Siegelman will get it back to Oliverson, the goalie. And the Hornets will reset. That's out of bounds. That will make it Mustangs ball. 16:45 remaining in this second half. And right side, that's the Mustangs. Johnson to his brother, and looked to be a push. And that's going to be a goal kick there from Siegelman. No call on the push.
Well, I think it was like both of them pushed each other.
Oh, okay. And Siegelman lands around the 50. That's Myers taking it left side. Loose ball. And nice pass inside. Stolen by Rubel. Rubel down to Myers and intended for Benz, intercepted.
A little bit more speed on that.
Right side.
Lazy kid.
And that's Nitz down to number to Picasso and out of bounds.
It's so windy out there.
Why didn't you go out
And throw in from Malello.
They're my brother.
And Erstein will get it. Kicks it downfield. And skyrocketed back. So Oliverson will have to dive and get the ball. Nice punt there, laying around the 50.
Come on, Luis.
And out of bounds, that's off of number 18.
Ooh, nice kick. Nice kick.
And pop
Come
up
on.
there.
Come on.
Oh, they just kicked
Fight for the ball, and that's Luis. That's Solis. Down to Myers. Myers over the middle. Luis through a couple defenders.
He's gonna check that out.
And right side intended for Solis. Out of bounds. That's off of number 18, Ragus. Nice throw there from Lewis to Rubel. Rubel through 2 defenders. Denied though. Tor. And that's Siegelman. Siegelman to Rubel. Nice pass down the sideline to Erstein, and it's a little short. He'll kick it over the middle. And that's Raggeth. And then Johnson will head it back. That's Benz. Benz to Myers, and that's going to be taken over by Kraft. And then Lewis to Tanguma to Siegelman. Siegelman to Malello.
Oh no.
Johnson down the field.
Look at Lolo go.
And
I couldn't remember if you wanted.
that is
You know, I put both.
loose ball. And
I'll eat the other. That's okay. Alright, cool.
and Malello shoved down.
I'll have
No
problems.
ball there. Siegelman down the left side. And down the field.
Just come in, Tom. You're fine.
Not a very good pass there. Intended for Erstein. Goes too far.
Oh, no. I'm kidding. You go.
And that's right side. Gamber
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
almost kicked it into his own goal as Oliverson wasn't expecting it. And so it will be,
No.
that's Mustang's ball.
Good.
Are you guys brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are jerks to each other.
They're brothers, that's given.
I would never do
Every
that to
the
my
little
brother.
brother is a jerk to the older brother because they don't know better yet.
Yeah.
So the older brother has to beat them into submission.
I wish I could do that to my little
I
brother.
did that.
And the corner kick from Kraft kicked back out. Gamber almost with a handball on the defense, and that's Solis who will get the recovery. Back to Gamber. Gamber down the right side, and pass is too short. And that's Johnson over the middle. Denied by the Hornets defense. Myers is going to
There we go.
get it downfield. And no one there to hold up to that great pass. It's going to be kicked back. Tangumo heads it up.
2 bottom buns.
And that's Tor, right side. Denied by Siegelman with the steal and some nice moves. And gets it over to Lewis. Loose ball. And Tor will kick it to the right side. Solis with the recovery and intended for Gamber, out of bounds. 11:35 remaining in this contest. Number 13, Ryan, will throw it in. Score is still 0-0, and if this game does end in a tie, it will go on the record as a tie. And that's Ryan. And so he will throw it in. Gamber will head it out of bounds. And 11 minutes remaining. Still scoreless here. Ryan will throw it in. And that's Tor. And Solis will kick it down the field. Myers pops it up. And kicks it down. And kicked back by the Mustang defense. That's the left side, Ryan. And Lewis will kick it off of Ryan. That's going to be Hornet ball. Throw in from Lewis.
Should have called in your sub on that one.
Solis will kick it to the left side of the field to Malello. And out of bounds, intended for Erstein.
How?
Right there, Erstein kicked it out.
And loose ball there. And that's Tanguma, who's going down the field, and nice speed on him. Gets it right side to Solis, and he's got some open green in front of him. And needs to take off. Couldn't quite get it. And denied back down the left side from Ryan. Lewis will get it. And wanting a call there from the refs, doesn't get it. Out of bounds. So that will be Mustang's ball. Ryan will throw it in. And headed back from Gambert. Tanguma at midfield. Back to Lewis. And Lewis to Johnson. Erstein will kick it over the middle. Intended for Wiedemann, a little too far there. And the denial from the defense is kicked back from Erstein. Loose ball. Rubel gets the steal. Down the field, nice pass to Erstein, and it's an offsides. At least 10 yards offsides there from Erstein. 8:55 remaining in this contest. Score remains 0-0.
We're in soccer. We use real measurements in soccer. It was 10 meters.
10. What? Well then, what's the difference?
Louis, stop being nice.
And so it will be Mustang ball after Solis kicks it out of bounds.
In for Salina Central, number 21.
And into the game for the Hornets is number 6, Tyler Dunbar.
Number 6, Tyler Dunbar.
So Ryan will throw it in. 8 minutes in this contest. Scoreless here. And down the field, that's Tor who has it. Loose ball, and Tanguma recovers it. Over the middle, that's Myers at midfield. And Siegelman gets the kickback, and Malello will kick it over to Oliverson. The Hornets will reset. Kicks it down to Johnson, and so Oliverson will punt the ball. And a nice one it is, high in the sky, and gets it to the 55. And so it will be Hornets ball. Is that a push or a? And off the push, Tanguma will kick off a free kick here. Seven minutes remaining. Scoreless here. And a nice kick to around the 20, and loose ball kicked right to, that's Picasso down the left side, and Gambler dives to make a save, can't quite, tore down the left side.
Get it out of the center. There we go.
And out of bounds. That's going to be off the Mustangs, making it a Hornet ball. So Malello will free kick here.
In for Salina Central, number 26, Hunter Capsey. In for Valley Center, number
Into the game
2,
for the Hornets
Ledger
is
McDaniel,
number 2,
and
Ledger
number
McDaniel,
10,
and number
Sam
10, Sam Binns. And the free kick from Siegelman, or the goal kick, excuse me. And loose ball recovered by the Mustangs defense, or front line. Siegelman will rocket it back. And back to the defensive line for Mustangs. That's Rubel. He has it over the middle. Can't find anywhere to go with it. Gets a nice pass there to Dunbar, right side. And fighting over some defenders. He gets it back after he loses it, and it's out of bounds off of Dunbar. Mustangs ball here. 5:25 remaining in this contest. Score is scoreless, 0-0.
9,
So Ryan will throw in. Coming into the game for
In first line
the
central, number
Hornets
17,
is number 9,
Crava.
Ian Hefton.
In for Valley Center, number 17, Nash Crosby. And number 9, Ian Hefton.
And also into the game for the Hornets is number 17, Nash Crosby. Ryan will throw in the ball. Tight defense there from the Hornets. Lewis will kick it back. Straight into the Mustangs defensive line. And Wiedemann gets a steal. And Hefton can't quite keep control of the ball as he was double teamed. And that's Picasso. Gets it past Lewis over to Tor. Back to Picasso. Down the field. And the race. And that'll be won by Siegelman out of bounds. That'll be Hornets ball. And so that will be a goal kick there. That's Picasso who will get it. And nice juke there against Rubel as he'll get it back to the midfielders. And nice pass. Lewis with a nice defense and out of bounds off of the Hornets, they're saying. So it will be Central ball. 3:35 remaining in this contest. The throw-in is Ryan. And that's going to be off of the Mustangs. Making it Hornets ball, and Siegelman will do the kickoff honors. So 3:15 remaining in this contest. And into the game is number 15, Antonio Tanguma, number 15, Caden Myers, and number 20, Eli Gamber.
And number 20, Eli Gamber.
So clock winding down. Under 3 minutes in this contest, and this game will go down as a tie if no winner is decided after these 3 minutes. That's Tanguma with a nice juke. Gets it right side. Knocked it out of bounds off of Johnson. That's Tanguma. He'll throw it into Myers. And denied. So that's the Mustangs. They're going to take it right side. And look to be a push on Crosby as it rolls out of bounds. And he is down. Not a good sign. And he gets up. I feel like I shouldn't say soccer injury on here.
Nope.
Yeah. And so Gamber will throw it into Erstein and knocked right back out of bounds. Throw in from Gamber. And out of bounds off of the Hornets. Throwing it in. That is Johnson, right side. And loose ball. Malello will kick it back into the midfielders for the Mustangs. And that's Tor. And then skyrocketed kick out of bounds. And that was off of Capsey. So Siegelman will get the goal kick. And 1 minute remaining. Loose ball.
Sub with 1 minute left?
Tanguma. And fight for the ball. Won by the Mustangs. That's Tor.
Draw the time. They don't want to
Tor going to the middle.
I guess.
Gets it over to Picasso.
You know what Coleman does.
And nice kick back there from Siegelman. That's McDaniel.
He's playing on the ground. You can't do that.
And
Hurry.
so Myers over the middle. Time clicking down. And that's Myers. He'll kick it off. Free kick there. Denied by the Mustangs. Johnson with a nice kick downfield, and Oliverson will pick it up.
Now it's a tie.
Oh, seriously, why are you so... Okay, fine.
And that's Hefton. Ryan, left side.
Tie.
Time clicking down. 3, 2, 1. And this contest is over, resulting in a tie. 0-0 is your final score. Make sure to tune back in to the varsity game, where we have a great matchup. And I'm Caleb Rose, and see you then.
12. Keisha,
Hi folks, and welcome here to Hornet Studios here at Valley Center District Stadium. This game features the Valley Center Hornets and the Salina Central Mustangs in this varsity boys matchup. Sorry.
The Mustangs are under the leadership.
Hi folks, and welcome here to Hornet Studios and Valley Center District Stadium for this varsity boys soccer matchup between the Valley Center Hornets and the Salina Central Mustangs. Tonight's starting lineup for the Mustangs: number 4, Brett Norris; number 7, Nolan Foley; number 8, Blake Olmstead; number 10, Trey Montoy; number 14, Justin Bartholomew; number 15, David Grammer; number 25, Mark Grammer; number 20, Aaron Wilson; number 22, Malcolm Berkeley; number 23, Grant Shepard; and number 5, Liam Foley. And that's your starting lineup for the Mustangs. Tonight's starting lineup for the Hornets: at goalkeeper, number 00, Colby Swift; number 1, Max Fields; number 2, Elijah Wilhite; number 4, Cade Martin; number 6, Michael Love; number 8, Ben Lutz; number 9, Paulino Sanchez; number 10, Sam Fields; number 17, PJ Maduerda; number 18, Austin Wolf; and number 12, Jeffrey Jew.
Jacob dating Morris?
I don't know. I could see it, but I don't know. It's a good question.
Got a lot of girls around here.
Yeah.
Drew, he was talking to Drew Molly the other day.
Well, we started Drew Molly the other day because she hadn't up any of the student sections stuff. And has must have done it 2 weeks.
And tonight looks like gonna be a slow one here for the Hornets, as the JV team had a lot of trouble with them, and hearing that it's gonna be a slow matchup, a lot of turnovers, and not really possession, not really one-sided as it was last week in their 6-0 win against the Winfield Vikings. And another key factor, the forward Bryden Schmidt is out tonight with a knee injury, and probably for the rest of the season. Replacing him is number 12 Jeffrey Jew. And so let's see how this game goes. So starting off the game with the ball is going to be the Hornets and Elijah Wilhite, the freshman. And this game is underway. That's Austin Wolf to Max.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be over to Martin, the freshman, at the 30. Over to Lutz, right side. And intended for Love, stolen back. And that's number 8, Olmstead, over 2. And popped up over the goal. Through the goal post, but the wrong goal post. That's going to be Hornets ball.
It was the right goal post.
And the goal kick will be Colby Swift. And nice kick, landing around the 50-yard line. Wilhite recovers it. And past that him is number 15, Grammer. Grammer has it, and he's moving. High goal off the goalpost. Off the goalpost again. 2 lucky breaks for the Hornets. And pops back out. Not a great way to start. Ball popped up and kicked out by Sam. Sam Fields here, so it will be Mustang ball. Throwing it in will be Bartholomew. And out of bounds off of Sam. So that'll be Bartholomew again. And that's back to him with Bartholomew, left side, denied by Sam. And off of Martin, out of bounds. And another throw in for the Mustangs. And Martin will recover it, kicks it downfield, denied by the back line of the Mustangs. Wilhite will get it back to Sanchez, the defensive line. And over to Martin. Martin over to Lutz. To Sam. And he'll kick it back. Gets it over to Wolf, the midfielder. Into Love. And out to Sanchez. Sanchez left side. That's Wolf. Wolf taking it over the middle to Lutz. And loose ball. And that's to Love. Love takes it over the middle, stolen by Berkeley. Down the field, and Berkeley has it. Stolen there by Lutz. Lutz will get it to Sam, and they're moving past midfield. First time this game, it has been.
Go Jeffrey, go Jeffrey, go
And
Jeffrey.
out of bounds. Looked to be a push, no call there.
Nah, they didn't touch each other. He tripped over himself.
Oh, okay.
But I guess it was a foul.
What?
And so it will be Mustangs ball. Nice free kick there. And Max will kick it back to the goalie, Swift, and the Hornets will reset. Gets it over to Max. Max left side, gets it down to Sanchez. Loose ball. And that'll get it to Love. Love will take it back and give it to Swift. Swift, nice kick over the middle, not very high though. And popped up. And Lutz with the steal. And Bartholomew denies it. And that's Will Height with the ball, the freshman. One thing we see with him a lot going over the middle is he gets pushed around a lot. And goal attempt saved by Swift.
I gotta remember that.
And that's Martin. Martin taking it down the right side. Gets it back to Swift. Swift over to Max. He'll take it down the hash. Down to Love. To Will Height. And fight for the ball. That's stolen by Berkeley.
That 22 in the middle is good.
And back to number 10, Montoy. And down the field, dived and saved by Swift. He'll get it to Sam and loses control of it, recovers it. Down to Sanchez, left side. And to Max. To Swift. And Martin and Hornets kind of toying around to try to find that open lane. And that was their chance there. Didn't quite get past there. So that will be Hornets ball. Lutz will throw in. Into Wolf.
He lost it in the sun.
And that's Max. He'll head it back. And a nice pass stolen there by Sanchez. And that's number 15, Grammer, over the middle and out of bounds. So it will be Swift's goal kick here. And the kick gets it to Wolf. Nice kick over the middle. Kicked back by the Mustang defense. And that's back to Norris. Right side. And that's Johnson. Playing right defense. And that's going to be a handball there. Over the middle. And nice little backwards pass. And down the left side, Martin will let it roll out of bounds, giving Swift a chance for a free kick. 33-15 remaining in this first half. Score is still 0-0. After two lucky saves there from the Hornets. Left side, that's Max. Gets it downfield to Maduera. Back to Sanchez. Over to Sam. Nice pass to Maduera. And Hornets approaching midfield as Love gets it off a nice spin. He'll take it down the field. It's in for Maduera. And it's going to be stolen back there.
There's one rare occurrence. I know.
And over to number 22, Berkeley.
Hopefully.
And there's Bartholu. I can give up on trying to pronounce names. Bartholomew. Okay, got it. Bartholomew will throw in to Norris. Norris to Montoy. And that's Foley weaving through the Hornets defense as he'll kick it downfield. Nice pass to number 20, Wilson. Left side, and that's going to roll out of bounds. Giving the Hornets the ball. So Swift will kick off.
He was back, and then all of a sudden he was out in front of our guys.
And so Martin has it, kicks it down to Love. And headed back from Bartholomew, out of bounds. Lutz will throw it in.
Yeah.
And nice throw to Wolf there. And wind really being a key factor here tonight in this game. Not very many balls can be kicked too high. like that one. And that's recovered by Wolf, taking it down the right sideline, stolen by Norris. Norris, he'll take it inside and through the middle, stolen by Max, and he'll take it down the middle. Nice kick downfield, intended for Jew, and too far.
Oh, yeah.
Covered by Shepard.
I'm telling you, like, every kick, Jeffrey's off.
Nice punt, lands around midfield. Today at lunch, he was talking about girls or something. I said, you can't be offside and still get girls. And the kick, and nice fielded ground ball there by Swift. 30 minutes and 15 seconds in this first half. Loose ball, and that is Swift. And so Max has it over the middle of the field, gets it to Love, and back at the 45, gets it to Sanchez. Sanchez over the middle, nice pass to Love, couldn't quite handle it. And loose ball. Wolf with a nice steal on the pass there, and that's Sam. Hornets making a run for it. Down the field to Maduerta, and Shepard will slide and get the ball.
Yeah, he raised it up.
And so, nice steal there from Sam. Midfield, that's Wolf. Wolf over the middle, and has a burst, and gets it, tries to get it to Love. Kicked back by Bartholomew, and that's Martin. And that's going to be Hornets ball there. And that'll give Martin a free kick. And that'll go down to Wolf. He'll take it by midfield. And almost whiffs on the kick there. And that's down to number 7, Foley. Down the field, right side. And rolls out of bounds. That's off of number 8, Olmsted. So Swift will get the goal kick. Takes it quick and gets it to Sanchez, left side. Down to Sam. And quick defense here from the Mustangs, as they have really not caught up with the Hornets offense. And that'll go back to Sanchez in midfield. Down intended for Will Height, short pass there. Popped up in the air. And that's Sam who recovers it. Through the middle and weaves through a couple defenders, but finally denied by the Mustang defense. That is Berkeley. And it's going to be intercepted there by Sam. Back to Sanchez. Down the field to Maduerta, a nice pass. Couple defenders in front of him. Right side, intended for Will Height, the smaller freshman, and doesn't quite work out. And nice steal there from Lutz. Lutz gets it past one defender. And out of bounds, that's off of number 4, Norris.
Good job, man.
And so it will be a throw in from Lutz, getting the Hornets down the field for the first time.
Was that Mustangs that was yelling right there?
And popped up.
That was us.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
And knocked back.
Angry yelling.
It was.
So that's going to be Lutz who will throw it
I
in.
think they wanted it as a corner kick instead of that.
No,
26-50.
Yeah, I thought he was holding.
And that's Sam. Nice little weave kick there. Gets it back to his brother. Over to Sanchez at midfield. Gets past the defender and has some open green in front of him. Nice setup pass intended for Maduerta. Denied. And that is Sam. He will get it back to Swift. Over to Martin. Martin to Lutz. Lutz down the field and out of bounds. So it will be Mustangs ball. That's Norris throwing it in. And Martin will get the steal. Gives it back to Swift. Swift will give it to Max. He'll take it down the left hash. And Love will kick it back to Martin. Nice kick downfield. Kicked back by Norris. Love will launch it down the field for Jew. A little too far as Shepard will make the slide and make the save.
I think that what we need to do is like put it like to the corner.
And that's number 15, Grammer. And really taking off is Olmsted. Out of bounds.
Goal kick.
And so goal kick here for the Hornets. We're getting good. No, we don't. And that's Fields down the left hash. And gets it down to Sanchez on the sideline. And stolen by the Mustangs. Max will let it roll out of bounds. Another free kick. Goal kick, excuse me. And the Hornets not being very aggressive on the ball there. Let it roll about 10 meters there. Out of bounds. And that's Sanchez down the left side. To Maduerta. And gets past two defenders. Gets it to Sanchez. Can't quite handle it. And that's Grammer. Nice kick right side of the goal. And it's out of bounds. So 24 minutes remaining in this first half. Swift with the kickoff. And a nice one here. Popped up. And loose ball. Love will kick it back. Intended for Martin. Doesn't go well. And that's Grammer. And not out of bounds. It's Norris, and that's out of bounds.
Edwards, he always comes up with when he's got the post alcohol.
He's actually my mom's cousin. His name's Keith, so yeah, I am related to.
Oh, huh. That's weird. I would have never thought that.
You remember Miss Nancy at West?
And that's knocked back.
Did you know that?
And right side, down the middle of the field.
Oh, no.
And that's number 8, Olmsted. Trips over the ball twice. Finally kicked back by Max, and a lucky defensive save there. Stolen back. And that's Will Hyde over the middle. And back to the Mustangs defense. That's Grammer.
Oh, yeah.
And loose ball. That is Grammer. And nice pass down to Bartholomew. And Swift with a nice catch.
Turf monster almost got it.
He'll roll the ball over to Martin. And
Wait, what?
little confusion on the field.
Did he give him a yellow?
No, he just told him he couldn't do what he just did. Which he can.
What did he do?
Roll the ball to his player.
Oh, maybe it's because it didn't go outside of the box.
And that's left side. That's Max. Down the field to Maduerta. And a little inside. Stolen by the Mustangs defense.
I'm pretty sure that only goal kicks have to be
And loose ball.
I'm pretty sure too, and I'm pretty sure what he did was correct.
And that's Montoy. He'll kick it back to Shepard.
Colby probably knows that.
And loose ball. That's Wolf.
I doubt that he got it wrong.
Popped up. That's Martin on the defensive side.
Oh, take
the
it back
Hornets.
the other way.
He trips over the ball,
He was kind of pushed over the ball.
and
But no more. What do you mean? What?
so it will be Hornets ball,
I thought he was talking about Cade.
and that'll be Max Fields who will get the free kick, and he'll get it to his brother at the midfield, over the middle, left side to Sanchez. Sanchez at the 45, and he'll take it all the way back to Swift.
Sometimes I think we just burn the tide
Martin,
until we get the wind.
and that's Wolf to Love.
Well, no,
to
but sometimes
Lutz.
you don't want the wind. It makes it uncontrollable almost.
And loose ball,
Kinda right.
that's Grammer,
They can also shoot it from a lot further
What the
away.
heck?
and
It's getting kind of
Sam,
physical out there.
and Wolf.
Physical out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's Grammer.
That's the only reason I was like.
And
about
Swift
real
fields the ground ball.
Physical out there right now.
Yeah.
So 20 minutes remaining in this first half.
Halfway through the first half.
Score is still 0-0. Max Fields will take it and give it to Sanchez. Down to Sam. And double teamed. Sanchez recovers it. And out of bounds. Mustangs ball. It's Foley who will throw it in. Sanchez with the head and the pop-up. And Sanchez kicks it down. That will get it to Berkeley on the opposing team. Berkeley over to Grammer. And back to Norris.
I don't think I have to show it for the JV tournament side, right?
And that's Sanchez popped up. Berkeley.
You working? I have Monday. I have to do football.
Berkeley down to Grammer.
Working concessions on Monday.
Oh man.
You're just.
And Swift will field the ground ball and start the process over again. Nice throw there to Love. Loose ball. And Lutz kicks it back over to Grammer.
It's hard to tell.
Grammer at the 45. Nice pass over to Wilson.
High def, but this is
Loose
like a
ball.
240
And Wolf with the steal.
screen.
Sanchez with a kick down the field. So the Mustangs get it.
Zoom way in, it's hard to tell who's who.
And that's Grammer.
Except I can usually tell by the cleats.
Right side. And Sanchez with a diving steal. And Grammer with a nice shot. Good save from Swift. A quick low one. And down to Sam Fields. He'll take it over the middle, giving it to Love. Back to Max. To Wolf. To Martin. And open pass is Lutz. And then he'll give it back to that Swift over to Max. Max taking it down the left hash mark. Gets it to Love. Hornets having a little trouble getting passes off here. It's just stolen by Norris and stolen back by Wolf. And forwards not getting the ball much this game, or this half at least. 17:30 remaining in this first half.
Yeah, just, I mean, like in the.
And Norris to Grammer. Grammer back to Norris. That's Grammer.
I feel like people are falling.
Grammer will take it over the middle.
or something.
A steal, that's Sam, and he is really taken off. Knocked out of bounds there on the Mustangs. So it will be Hornets ball. And throwing it in will be Ben Lutz. And the throw in. And pop up. That's Jew. Getting it back to Lutz. And steal there from Grammer. Stolen back from Lutz. And it's Max taking around the left side. Down the field intended for Maduerda. And does not reach its intended target. That's Grammer right side and a little break there. Popped up and popped up again to Grammer. Gets it into Grammer. Over to Olmsted. To Grammer. And to Berkeley. There's Grammer on the right hash. Takes it over the middle.
Oh no.
And not a good sign. Swift barely tips the ball, and what a save that was. Keeping this game 0-0 here.
How much time's left?
15:45 remaining in this first half. And coming up will be the corner kick from number 20, Wilson.
Brian Pena. And for Valley Center,
Into the game is number 15, Antonio Tanguma. Into the game for the Hornets. And Will Hyde, the freshman, out of the game. Forwards haven't seen much action here. The corner kick, and it's loose. Swift with a nice save, and it's rolling out of bounds again. There goes the corner kick. Excuse me, it will be a goal kick. And so that's Grammer to his brother, and that's Love to, that is Wilson, excuse me, Berkeley to Wilson. Loose ball, and that's Love who recovers it. Down the right side, kicked back, and ground ball recovered by Swift. Hornets having trouble advancing the ball. And part of that is the aggressiveness, the mentality that they have here. Letting balls roll out of bounds that they could easily attack and take down the field. That is Sam over the middle to Love. Down to Martin, and Swift will get it. And that's Max. He will take down the left hash. Down to Sanchez. Sanchez down the left side. And far kick. Too far, I would say. So Shepard will get it. 13:35 remaining in this first half. Score is scoreless still. But the Mustangs have dominated the offensive possession time out of bounds. And that was off of Wilson. Lutz will throw it in to Wolf. And that's Grammer on a break. And nice catch there by Swift with 13 minutes remaining. Hornets getting pretty lucky here. Swift making some good saves. That's Sam to Lutz. Down the field to Jew. And he will kick it back out of bounds. That is off of Wilson.
Okay, Google.
And Wolf. Wolf over the middle.
Text mom. Text my mom while I'm doing that.
And Olmsted to Grammer. Over to,
Varsity
that is Berkeley.
0-0.
Grammer. Grammer taking it over the middle.
Send.
Nice kick and outside left. Hornets catching a break here. 12:20 remaining in this first half. So Swift with the goal kick. And he will kick it over to Max. To Sanchez. To Swift. And the Hornets relying a lot on Swift here to provide passes that are open and haven't been really moving the ball down the field much. One of the first times that's Tanguma on the left wing to Muduerta.
Don't lose it.
Loose ball.
Foul?
Please tell me that's a foul on PJ right there.
And
Yeah.
wait, is foul on PJ?
On PJ.
Ball 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Like
say.
a foul PJ.
Okay, got it.
Come on, Sam, or Max, whoever is shooting.
And that will be Sam kicking a free kick
Oh, yeah, he's
near the goal. And
everybody.
nice chance with 11 minutes remaining in this first half to give the Hornets a lead. And low ball
Come on,
and
get
kicked
on.
out. And nice kick there from Sam. Unfortunately does not go in. That will be Mustang ball.
How was that not
Lucky
in?
save. And so that will be recovered by Martin. And a real killer there for the Hornets, confidence-wise. Gets it over the middle to Wolf. Down the field to Maduerta. And he's tripped up.
BJ's best
Back
skill
to
is
Grammer.
passing, I swear.
Well, he played European soccer.
True.
And that is Swift. He'll roll it to
Maybe
Max.
he held it for 6 seconds that one time whenever the goal.
Max to
They
Sanchez.
gave it right back to him.
Yeah.
It had to be
Sanchez
something
left
with the
side,
ball.
loose
I don't
ball.
know. It's weird.
I think
And
I think
that
the ref was
is
wrong, and the ref
that
called
is
it and then
Wilson.
realized he was wrong.
Right side, that's Grammer.
I think so too.
And pop up over the middle, that's Grammer. And that's to Berkeley. And Maduerta almost get the steal, couldn't quite. Back to the last defender for the Mustangs. And Tanguma fighting for the ball, not enough size there. Loose ball. And a trip. So it will be Mustangs ball. 9:15 remaining in this first half. And the kickoff. Skyrocketed kick, and Max will pop it up. Lutz to Jew. And Jew. And then to Berkeley and over to Bartholomew.
It's a penalty
Mew.
kick, not a kickoff.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't it be a would it be a free kick? Or
Yeah, it's a free kick.
Okay.
Penalty kicks are the ones that are in the box.
okay.
The only kickoff is the very beginning of like after you score from the middle.
Okay.
It's the only kickoff.
Got it. That's Sanchez, the defender, taking it on the left side. And out of bounds off the Mustangs. He's having trouble making a decision, gets it into Love right in front of him.
Faking that guy out, he was trying to crowd him.
And popped up from, that's Sam, and
He
Wolf.
did it, the kid backed right up.
And so that will be a free kick there for the Mustangs. And to the 50, opposing 50, that's Grammer. Denied by Max. And he will take it down the right hash.
Yeah, Austin and whatever those guys in the middle are
And
have it out.
Max usually relies on his speed in that situation. Did not work there. And the Mustangs really have a quick defense, which is throwing the Hornets off.
I think that they moved him back to defense while Max is up.
And down the field, that's Grammer.
Max up?
Yeah, Max.
Open right
Max
side,
in the
and
flip.
Wolf
Yeah.
will get the ball.
That's
He'll
weird.
take it left side.
Why did Max and him flip?
Because Max went up and then
And
so he dropped back. to
that
the
is
spot.
Berkeley.
Oh, okay.
Down the
It's not
field,
funny.
and
Yeah, it's just that ball.
Swift will kick it. Kick it to Martin.
Yeah, Austin and these two guys up front, they're gonna have
To
their
Lutz.
jobs here soon.
Yeah,
Number
Back to
5,
Martin.
Number 8, or number
To
5,
Max.
15 and 25,
yeah.
and Austin.
And back to Swift. 7 minutes remaining in this first half. The score remains scoreless.
Him, and he keeps it,
That's
like,
Max down to his brother at the 50.
Like the last time he went in like hard.
Yeah.
And loose ball there.
Well, like
That
almost to the
is
point where I was
number
I'm surprised we didn't
27.
get a yellow card right now, dude.
Oh no.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And that's going to roll out of bounds as Swift is not protecting the goal. Lucky break there. Yeah, this is live, so there's no editing to this.
Oh, that was bad.
And excuse Mr. Allen for the language. So it will be a goal kick from Swift. And that's to Max.
Pick that up all the way over here.
Probably, maybe. I don't know.
There's no way.
Did it last time. And that's to Max.
Bad. He was like
Down
way
to
out of
Madureira,
position, the ball was rolling
and-
right towards
I
it.
know.
Like all I could see is it just rolling.
And
into
back
the goal.
to
Like,
Sam.
It's hard to tell from like here.
If it's right on or not.
Yeah.
Sam back to. That's Martin. What? Oh, okay. Probably you and I now. Again. Do you know how many views we got last time, like total? Cool beans.
Is it finally?
Something about somebody coming up.
Finally done? No.
No.
There was something on one of them.
I can't reach that.
I can't.
Sorry.
That's
And that's Lutz to Love.
When it got in.
And Lutz will pop it up.
Oh yeah.
Wind blows it out of bounds. So it will be Mustang's ball. Bartholomew will get it in to Berkeley. Berkeley will take it down and over the middle,
There's a
giving
lot
it
of
to
things with
Bartholomew.
drawings and stuff that are-
Left side.
that are just
And
that a
that's
lot of
Grammer
people
to his brother over the middle.
They expect
And Max will kick it out of bounds.
correctly.
So it will be Mustang's ball.
33.
How much time's left?
446.
Alright.
And 4:45 remaining in this first half. That's Grammer over the middle on some nice jukes and out of bounds. And high corner kick. Swift lucky that it goes out of bounds. So it will be a goal kick. And Martin got the wind knocked out of him there. 4:15 remaining in this first half. Scoreless still. And the kick from Swift to Martin. Back to Swift. And nice kick intended for Lutz out of bounds. Mustang's ball. Bartholomew will throw it into Berkeley. Berkeley will take it over the middle. And Madureira kicks it out. And Sanchez to Lutz. And race for the ball. And it will go out of bounds. Mustang's ball. And that's one of the things I was talking about, the aggressiveness of the Hornets. Lutz could have easily stopped the ball from going out of bounds there. Instead, he decides not to.
No, I think he got shoved out by the other guy. Couldn't get to it.
No, he was spreading around the ball like for a long time.
Yeah, that's what happened. Because the other guy slammed his hip into his back and went into the ball. Yeah.
That's Grammer over the middle. Nice fielded ball by Swift. And he's really pulling the Hornets out of a lot of bad situations here. The senior goalie. And that's to Max. He'll take it left side. And to Tanguma. Back to Sanchez and out of bounds. Sanchez has not had the best game here. Passes aren't good and having a little trouble with this Salina Central defense. And that's Berkeley. Max will get the recovery and take it left side. Get it to Sanchez. Down the field. And over the middle. And that's Sam. And tries to juke him out. Gets it stolen. And that's Lutz. He has some open green. And he is tripped.
Thank you.
That's going to be a foul.
Thank you.
So free kick here for the Hornets. That will be Max Fields. Time winding down, 2:15 remaining. And nice kick down the field. That's Grammer to his brother. And Grammer has it down the left side. And nice pass there to Wilson. And denied and out of bounds there by Lutz. So it will be a corner kick for the Mustangs. Bless you. And that's Grammer on the corner kick. And the kick, and it'll be headed out over the goal. Lucky break there from Swift outside of the goal. And so 1:30 remaining in this first half.
That's another corner.
Another corner kick here from Grammer. And the kick, it's high and outside. And almost rolls in. Martin is lucky to have been there, saving the goal. And popped up, Swift punches it out. And out of bounds. Time winding down, and the Hornets can get some lucky saves here. That'll be another corner kick from Bartholomew. Clock ticking down, 45 seconds. 0-0 is still your score. And over the middle and out left side. Finally, the Hornets getting the ball. So Swift will get the goal kick. 30 seconds.
Oh, stop playing with the ball. You're gonna get a yellow card.
Why would he get a yellow card for that? I thought.
Wasting time.
Oh, okay.
It's 6 seconds. That's what it should be.
And that's Martin. So it's like a delay of game in football.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's Max left side. Kicks it down the field. And Sam will take it. And one final kick. It goes in and does not count. The ref is saying does not count. What a way to end the half. Score still remains 0-0. We'll see how this tie ball game ends when we come back. Make sure to tune back into Hornet Studios. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
rough game.
Hi folks, and welcome back here to Hornet Studios and Valley Center District Stadium for the second half of this varsity boys soccer matchup. And the opponent is the Salina Central Mustangs. And a back and forth half. The Mustangs controlled the tempo and the possession, though they did not score. We remained scoreless here. And goalie Colby Swift, with some lucky and nice saves, really helped the Hornets to stay in this game. And so it will be Mustangs ball to start off this half. That is Montoy, and intended for Grammer, doesn't get there, and out of bounds. So it will be Hornets ball. And wind really playing a key factor here tonight. A nice little fake there for Sanchez on the throw-in. That's Sam, nice jukes. Gets kicked back though.
Right back.
And that's Tanguma right to Maduerda, and loose ball. That's Tanguma. He'll get around the defense. And that's Bertley.
Just a little.
Excuse me. Yes, Berkeley. And that's back to Swift. The Hornets will reset. Gets it over to Max. And it down over to Sam. He'll take it back. Over to Martin, the freshman.
Nah, 3.
Nice little juke there. Gets it back to Lutz.
Come on, Ben.
And loose ball. Down the field. And nice kick. Flies out of bounds though. So 38-30 remaining in this game. Still scoreless. And Colby Swift will be doing the goal kick on it. Not very many of the Hornets downfield, as they've started to kind of go more of a defensive look here. Most of their forwards going backwards. And that is Tanguma. And intended for Maduerda, doesn't get there. And Grammer kicks it back. That's Sam to Sanchez. Back to Sam.
Back up, Sam.
And some nice fakes there. Doesn't get the defense. And Martin runs into Wilson. And loose ball. Lutz recovers it. That's Martin. To Wolf. Wolf over the middle, intended for Love. Not a very good pass. And that's Berkeley. Stolen back by Wolf. And he has some green in front of him. An opportunity to pass to Jew. Looks to be offsides and out of bounds. That will be Hornets ball.
Get Sam right in the middle. He can take a crack.
And the throw. Pump fake.
Oh, wow.
Intended for...
Good defense.
And Berkeley heads it back. That's Wolf. Trying to get some fakes. Can't quite. Gets it to Love. Kicked back. And that's Wilson over the middle. And stolen by Lutz, the right side defender. And one key factor here, the Hornets kind of have the wind here in the second half. That's Sanchez, nice fake there. And playing much better in this second half, these first few minutes, than what he did in the first half. And the throw in, that's Grammer. To his brother at midfield. This ball, and down the field, that's the number 7, Foley. Out of bounds, looks to be off Foley. It is Hornets ball. And that is Max Fields. 36 minutes remaining in this contest.
Long throw coming up.
And a nice throw down the field. Intended for Tanguma. Goes a little too far there.
I hate this super window so.
And that's Grammer. Getting it to his brother, left side. Left side, and that's Berkeley.
Scores, I might go to the other side. The other booth.
And popped up.
Because there's no windows.
Then you have the sign.
There's some windows still over there.
There is, like in the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Why don't you go up top? Yeah,
I have a
man.
broken leg.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And that's Grammer on the right side over the middle. Sanchez pops it up, and that's to Jew. Stolen by the Mustang defense, and Wolf has it.
He tripped. Are you kidding me? He tripped.
There's ball. And nice jukes there from Grammer. As Sam kicks it back, and that's Maduerta.
Come on, Maduerta, come on.
So that's going to be a foul on the Mustangs. Free kick there down the field to Tanguma, and has a little open green. Saves it before it's out of bounds. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds there by number 5. That's Foley.
You don't see a lot of those. You don't see a lot of those.
And that's Tanguma. Gets it to Love, and Grammer with the steal. And that's Wilson taking it down the left hatch, down the field. And the race for the ball. Martin gets it back to Swift, and then back to Martin. And one thing that's really changed in these first 5 minutes, game plan wise, is the Hornets have not relied on passing to Swift as much as they did, and really relied on him most of the time. That's why they did not have an aggressive game plan. And Sam will knock it out of bounds, giving Grammer the throw in for the Mustangs. And that's Martin who will head it back to Grammer, and through the wrong goalpost. That's the Hornets ball with the goal kick. 33-50 remaining in this matchup. And coming into the game for the Hornets is number 2, Elijah Wilhite. Haven't seen much of him, the freshman. And so that's Swift. Swift with the goal kick. And stolen by Grammer. That's Sam back to Max. Back to Swift.
Oh no, Colby.
Almost lost it.
Oh, Colby.
And nice jukes there from the goalie Swift. Down the field and intended for Wilhite. Doesn't get there in time.
That was a
That's
weird
Berkeley.
I think he went for it up and then realized it was coming way too low and fell.
If Eli had kicked at it though, it would not have been.
And that's
Eli's fault.
down. That's Grammer.
It would have been the guy's fault because he dove down to head it.
And Grammer has it. That is Wilson. Wilson with some nice jukes, and that's Berkeley. Gets it to Noli. Or Foley, excuse me. And grounder fielded there by Swift. Leaving the game at 0-0. 32-30 remaining in this contest. That's Max left side. And with a burst down the field, that's to Tanguma. Left side and has a little open grass. No one to pass to though. He'll take it and gets it to Wilhite. Past Wilhite and to Jew.
Oh my God.
And not a good pass there from Jew as Grammer takes the steal, and he is taking it down the field. That's Sam, and he's going to get the steal. 32 minutes.
It's because he needs
And
to lay
Wolf.
out passes and stuff. Plus, he doesn't like playing forward.
And that'll be Sam to Max.
He gets to run back. That's why he likes it. That's what he says. Pretty cool.
And down the right
He
sideline,
likes running back.
that's Grammer. Down the right. And back to Foley. Foley to Berkeley. That's right side. And back to Foley.
Yeah, see, Austin is.
And denied. And that's Tanguma. He's going to take it down the field. And nice kick there. A little too far there, as it'll be popped up. Grammer has it. Gives it to Wilson. And tough defense there from Love. Still gets past it. And Lutz with the steal. Gets it to Love. Down the field, intended for Jew, and a nice sliding steal.
Jeffrey, go.
And the race for the ball, and that goes out of bounds
This is a tough game.
by number 10. That's Montoy.
Rough.
Both
Yeah.
of those.
30-50 remaining in this matchup. And still a back and forth game after the half. Hornets seem to have made some changes and affecting their time of possession. Still have not got anything near the goal though. throw from Max and a nice one over the middle. And that is Shepard diving to make the save.
It's great.
Shepard with a punt. Lands around the 45. And Wolf tries to head it. Falls down instead. That's left side Wilson. And nice steal there from Wolf. Right side, that's Lutz. Lutz at the 55. And intended for Sam. Doesn't get to its target. And that's Berkeley. Down to Grammer. Grammer down the right hash. And defenders on him.
There you go.
And nice kick out of bounds there from Max. Foley looking to shoot a goal. Can't quite. And it will be a corner kick for the Mustangs. And into the game for the Mustangs is number 27, Brian Pena. And so the corner kick from Grammer, I believe that is, over the middle. And Swift will get the save. Barely, but he does. So it will be a goal kick. Or a goal throw. And that's Sanchez. Left side. And has some green. Gets through some defenders, but finally Berkeley steals it. And knocked it out of bounds. And that is Foley. Liam Foley. And Berkeley to Grammer. To Wilson. And out of bounds. Off of Grammer. Or excuse me, Wilson. That will be a goal kick from Swift. 28-10 remaining in this contest. Coming into the game for the Hornets is number 14, Clayton Erstein for Jeffrey Jew. And Jew, the replacement for Bryden Schmidt after a knee injury. Haven't seen much of him. Had a couple open passes and didn't take advantage of most of them. That's Grammer. He'll take it back to the 55 and to Berkeley. Grammer pops it up. And Swift will feel the ground ball. The Hornets will start the process over again. And what a kick. Skyrocketed onto the other side of the field. And that's Wilhite at the 30.
Wind, I mean, go for it.
And that's Love. Love on the right hash. Down intended for Tanguma. Doesn't quite get there. And avoids the goal kick. Or the corner kick.
We put Max down there, he could put it in on the side like a corner kick.
And so that's going to be Erstein who will throw it in.
What?
Wait, what?
Are they calling it offsides?
And so it will be a free kick off the offsides, apparently. Loose ball. And recovered by Grammer. Hornets defense kind of falling down here. And nice aggressive push from Martin. And gets the foul, though. That was Martin. He just completely trucked the guy. Just Ray Lewis him. Boom.
All night long. They haven't called anything beforehand. These refs are a little bit biased.
A little bit?
Why? Yeah, why would they be?
Good stuff.
Why would they be biased? It's not like they're from Salina or anything.
I don't know.
And that's in and headed out from Max.
Oh, wait, that was a good old head.
And that's Foley. And Wilson intended for Berkeley. That's Tanguma on the left side with the ball. That's going to be off of number 27, Pena. Tanguma, or excuse me, Sanchez will throw it in. 25-45 remaining in this contest. Still scoreless here. Throw in for Sanchez. And that's Love who will get it over the middle. And gets it right to Erstein. Nice pass and back to Lutz. Nice kick down the field to Erstein, and has a chance. And manages to keep it in bounds, but it's still going to be out of bounds. Off of the Mustangs. Hornets ball here. So, coming in to throw is Max Fields from the other side of the field.
Alright, you ready for a corner kick throw here?
Set it up.
He's gonna put it in the freaking.
And
More back you.
He's gonna be in the freaking like goal box. Like watch this. He's gonna put it in the freaking goal box.
and one heck of throw in the goal box, middle of the goal box, and knocked out there by Pena. And down the field, that's Grammer. Hornets defense not back quick enough. And Wolf kicks it out of bounds.
Every time we do that, we have to pull Max out of the D line to do it. Yeah, sure.
Hey, but it's kind of worth it. And that's Grammer.
He literally had to sprint across the entire
Martin
field,
and to Lutz.
I mean, that's what they.
Lutz knocks it out of bounds.
That's what they have them do in practice.
That's what.
120s. Those are.
And that will be Mustang ball.
Why are
And Grammer has it.
I don't know.
Gets it over to Wilson.
Just gonna lollygag that.
Yeah, we did.
And loose ball. Sanchez will get it before it rolls out of bounds.
Oh, Sanchez.
Not out of bounds. Surprisingly, Pena has it.
I feel like that was out of bounds.
And looked to be out of bounds.
On the line.
Back to Grammer. Grammer over the middle. And that's Foley. Back to Grammer. Back to Foley. Or excuse me, Norris. That's Sam.
There you go.
And out of bounds. Giving the Mustangs the possession. Bartholomew will throw it in. Nice one there. Gets it to Grammer.
None of them can throw it as far as mine.
Oh no.
And back to Grammer over the middle.
Back a little bit by
Nice pass to Pena, denied by Sanchez.
Started like setting up
Wow.
a corner kick on the sideline. They're like, wait a second, what the heck?
And so that's Norris. He'll get it back to Bartholomew. And to Grammer. Over to the right side, Wilson. Headed out from Max. And that's Erstein who will kick it down the field. Intended for Wilhite, doesn't get to its target. And Love tries to kick it back. And Sam trips over the ball.
No, he trips over the other guy's leg.
Oh. Well, apparently I'm blind. I can't see anything. Yeah, but it's so hard to see their numbers. And gets it into Tanguma. Out of bounds. Off of Pena.
You guys should have like a 2-minute
So,
delay so that way if
it
you
will
mess
be.
something up, people can't call you on it.
It wouldn't do anything.
That's what I do.
And that's
whenever I
Wilson.
shoot. I hold a 2-minute delay. So nobody can
And
say
intended for
anything.
Grammer. Kicks it back into the box. Loose ball. That's Pena. And he'll get it back and kick it back to Foley.
Oh no.
Pena has it. And
Did you say come here, ball?
back.
Come
And
on,
race
guys,
for the
you're
ball.
lollygagging this hard. Like they are just throwing legs at it. That's all they're doing. They're not even moving. to try
Down
to
the
get
right
to it.
side.
Go Sam.
That's Sam. Intended for Tanguma. And that's Foley. Taking it down the right side. A little open green gets it to Grammer. To his brother, left hash. Down the sideline to Wilson. And to Grammer. And nice save from Swift. Saving this game, maybe. And that's Love down the right side. And that's Erstein. It's going to be off of the Mustangs. So, Erstein. Oh, okay. Got it. And so Erstein will throw in. Headed downfield from the Mustangs. And Erstein quick on the defense. Though it will be off of him. And so it will be Mustangs ball.
Where's Salina?
throwing in the ball. And it's Berkeley. Berkeley to Grammer. Nice kick down the field to Pena. He has it at the 50. And Sam with the steal. Loses handles of it. Down the field. And that's Max who will kick it back to Swift. The Hornets will start the process over again. Giving it to Martin. And 20 minutes remaining in this half. Halfway over here. And Wolf. Nice kick down the field to Tanguma. Led him a little too much in the left corner.
Pass it.
And that's down to Wilhite.
Guys can't be right on top of each other. Move away a little bit. So you just
And kicked back. That's right side Pena. And has some momentum. Stolen by Wolf. And Sam tried to kick it to Tanguma. Couldn't quite. Pena to Grammer. To his brother. Right hash. And to Grammer. Over the middle. And Love will kick it back. Rocking it down the field. And Bartholomew will get it over to Norris. Norris into Wilson. And Martin will kick it back. And that's Foley. And race for the ball. Sam will kick it out. 18:50 remaining in this contest.
What is it?
Score remains scoreless, and it's going to be a foul. So it will be Hornets ball. As Max Fields will kick it off.
He's been doing that freaking stuff all night.
And the kick. And way down the field. Headed back. And that's Love will head it back. And that is Norris.
Kicker and thrower.
Gets it to Foley and to sorry. And that's Erstein down the right side. Gets past and it goes left side of the goal. Out of bounds.
Are you kidding?
And the momentum is completely killed for the Hornets as Erstein misses the goal. And coming into the game for the Hornets is number 17, PJ Maduera. 17:45 remaining in this contest. Chance for the only goal of this game, and not good.
Maybe they want him to perform a little bit more. Get a goal.
He's tired. Look at him. He's got his arms on the side. That's what it is. They're resting him up a little bit so he can catch his breath.
Yep.
And that's down the field. That's Martin to Max. And to Sanchez. He'll kick it opposite side to Lutz. And out of bounds off of Wilson. So it will be Hornets ball. And that's Lutz. Into Love and back. Back to Lutz to Tanguma. Intercepted by Berkeley.
Tanguma running Sam's spot?
I think, yeah, I think he is. Because he was playing left wing and then PJ got moved to left wing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Mustangs ball. Free kick here to Grammer. Grammer on the right hash. And through defenders. Can't quite get it. And it rolls in.
Who was that?
That is goal by number 25, Grammer.
Goal by
And
number 25. Mark
giving the
Smith.
Hornets a 1-0 deficit. And not much really to say about that. Just rolled off of Swift's hand. The Hornets' confidence at an all-time low here tonight. And so that's Will Height. He will get it back to Wolf off the kickoff. And that's Sanchez, left side. He'll kick it back to Swift.
Sam's back in.
So 16:20 remaining. And that's Berkeley. And the Mustangs still playing aggressive. That's Sam Fields down the left side. Down to Maduerta and way too far.
He ain't ever getting that.
It's out of bounds, so it will be a goal kick from Shepard. 16 minutes remaining in this contest. Hornets down 1-0. Goal kick from Norris. 15:45. And a nice kick right side, headed back from Sanchez and to Love and to Wilhite. Can't handle it there. That's Grammer who has it, taking it down the left side. And a nice screen there from Wilson. And out of bounds.
So did he screen? Is that what you said?
Screen, I think. I think that's what I said. Loose ball, that's Wolf. To Wilhite.
I would like to honestly.
And down the field. And launched back from the 55. Oh, it's much harder than you think. Like, way harder than you think.
I mean, I would like
That's
to
Grammer.
do soccer games.
Yeah.
Because I like know the people.
Yeah. And down the field, that's number 8. And loose ball, Wolf gets it, and it's denied by Grammer. And Wolf is down, gets back up.
Yeah, he's just cramping.
Kicked out of bounds there from Max. That will be a corner kick here. 14:30 remaining in this half.
There's a mad guy down there. He is not having any of it.
Good thing we didn't put a background noise cams like.
That's what I was doing down there. He is mad.
Yeah.
In for the Hornets, number 15, Antonio Tanguma.
And into the game for the Hornets is number 15, Antonio Tanguma.
Start the timer. Start the timer to what?
14:28.
So corner kick here. 14:28 remaining. The kick. And kicked out by Max. Nice fight for the ball, and that's Maduerda as it rolls out of bounds.
Back in there, PJ.
Giving the Mustangs the ball. It's Berkeley. Sanchez with a nice kick down the field. Unfortunately, no one down there to receive it. That's Tanguma.
Did he stop the clock and didn't tell me?
Probably.
'Cause it's been a
So it will be a free kick. Free kick, that's Max Fields.
I stopped it at the goal. And he put more time on the clock, so.
It's Max Fields and a rocket kick down into the goalie's box, headed out. That's Grammer who will pop it up. Tanguma. And down the field, that's Grammer. Loose ball. And that's Berkeley. It's down to Foley. Foley right side, guarded by Sanchez. Saves it before the sideline. That will remain Mustang ball.
We got Jeffrey coming in.
And Foley.
Stressful.
Yeah.
And that's down to Grammer. To his brother. And that's Wilson. He'll pop it up to Grammer. And Sanchez there to guard him.
That guy's tall.
Yeah, they're all tall.
And loose ball.
And they're all like ridiculously tall and fast.
And that's Erstein right side. And nice juke. Completely breaks his ankles.
Oh!
What's their call?
He just freaking grabbed his jersey and jerked him backwards.
Yellow card.
Yes.
And it's going to be a yellow card on the Mustangs.
Thank you.
On number 20, Aaron Wilson. And though it is a yellow card, that will stop momentum for the Hornets.
No, we're gonna kick that ball.
Max, it's Max. Oh, yeah.
And that's Max Fields with the kickoff, and nice one there. Headed up, and that's high. And that's Sam. There he is. And he is hit from the legs, and he is down, clearly in pain.
Down.
And the game still remains. And there's players getting pretty aggressive down on the field. After the massive hit on Sam Fields.
I would stop commentating right now.
Okay. And so, after the injury, the game will resume. Sam Fields currently out of the game. Let's hope he can recover quickly.
Oh, it's a drop ball? Ooh.
I think because it was a fight.
So it will be a drop ball between Love and Grammer.
Drop balls are intense.
That's Wilhite.
Max is going hard.
And Grammer. Grammer over the middle.
Who's going in for Sam?
I do not know.
That's Wolf.
King Rubens run in front.
I think it's Wilhite.
Fines on the side.
And
King
this
Rubens
ball,
taking over
that's
his
Berkeley.
spot on the field.
Yeah, but that's not who we're
And
Einstein.
a nice save there from Swift, excuse me. 11:20 remaining in this contest. Score is 1-0. Hornets are down.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, who's the other one?
Coming into the game for the Hornets is number 12, Jeffrey Jew, replacing Elijah Wilhite.
I don't know, that guy's never turned sideways.
20. There we go.
Wilson or
In
whatever.
for Salina Central number 20, Aaron
So
Wilson.
it will be Mustangs
In
ball.
for Valley Center number 12, Jeffrey Jew.
Throwing it in, that's Grammer. He will get it to Bartholomew. Grammer, stolen by Boots, I believe that is, in the corner. And tripped up. That's Grammer. Clock still winding, 10:30 remaining in this contest. And players on the Hornets team seeming more aggressive after the injury.
Oh yeah, Max is mad. That's why they're more aggressive. Basically a corner right now.
And
Good
a
job,
corner
Colby.
kick. Colby Swift with the catch. And a high one it was. Nice throw there to Sanchez. Sanchez left side. And down the field is Jew. Gets it to Maduerta. And knocked out of bounds there by number 10. That is Montoy. Love will throw it in. Gets it into Sanchez. And that's Berkeley taking it down the field. And that's Max. He'll kick it to Sanchez and out of bounds, giving the Mustangs the ball. 9:30 remaining. And in is
Why did he throw it back all the way back?
Foley, and that's Grammer taking down the right side. 1-0 Hornets down. And that's Tanguma, Love.
Bad pass, Love.
And Mustangs with possession. That's Berkeley. Over to Grammer. Can't quite get it. And Erstein fighting for the ball. Grammer to his brother. Down 1-0. The Hornets are. And that's Erstein with the steal. Loose ball. Erstein recovers it. Gets it down to Maduerta. And denied by the Mustang defense.
That ref just stood right in the way.
Well, I don't think he knew which way it was going,
Yeah.
so we just...
Better have them on board.
And so that'll be over the middle to Norris.
Step into the half
Yeah.
of them.
And nice kickback from Max. Jew will get it down to Love. And back from Norris. Grammer has it. And Swift will kick it back. That's Berkeley. Over to Grammer.
Made a caller.
Left side, that's Wilson. 7:58 remaining in this contest. That's Berkeley. And Max will rocket it down the field. That's Norris to Wilson. Wilson on the left side, taking it in and denied. That's Erstein. Getting past the defender. That's Berkeley. Jew with the steal down to Maduerta. And diving steal there from Mustangs. Down to Grammer. And that's
I'll make sure to mute him.
Grammer, right side. Nice juke on Jew.
Always say three bad words.
Huh? You can mute
That's
the
right
mic
side.
of the camera. We did
And
that
that's
for football.
Sanchez. Sanchez down the left side, right to Love. And a nice pass. 6:50 remaining. Nice pass down the field to Maduerta. Fielded there by Shepard. 6:45 remaining in this contest. And enough time for the Hornets to score a goal. Erstein being aggressive on defense.
Forward right now.
And that's Grammer. So Swift will get it. And a little far past Max. That's Berkeley. Berkeley over the middle. Tanguma will get the steal, and that's Sanchez, and denied there.
Those vibrations. Jeez.
Yeah, that's Grammer. Kicks it up and away from Martin. It's Berkeley. And Grammer covered by Sanchez. Hornets 5 defenders in the box.
Oh, Jeffrey.
That's Max. He'll kick it down the field, and a nice kick. And pop fly out of bounds. 5:25 remaining. What? I announced baseball last year, so I say pop up or pop fly a lot.
I bet.
And back to Berkeley. Mainly for the other team.
Oh, sure.
And that's Wilson left side. And he'll get around Tanguma. Stolen by Love down the field. And nice pass directly to Maduerta. Loose ball. And no one down there to help Maduerta. And so it will be Mustang's ball.
It's a foul on us.
And refs clearly having a little trouble here tonight. Should I just start like full on talking crap at the refs?
No, you cannot do that. I will mute you. I will mute your mic.
Kidding. I'm just kidding. So it will be Mustang's ball. And that's Grammer taking it down the right side. And that's it's over the middle. That's Berkeley on the right hash. Down the field.
Oh, no.
And out of bounds.
Wow.
It's off of the Mustangs.
What's up?
It's a PK.
So it will be a penalty kick there.
Colby hit the ball and then hit him.
What?
Wow. Really tells me how much little that I know about soccer.
Yeah.
Charge the ref. Beat his ass.
Oh no.
Dude, they are triggered. They are next level triggered.
There.
PJ's down there on the other side of the field like, what's going on?
PJ never knows what's going on.
Yeah,
I swear.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has no idea.
You got this.
So it will be a PK here. I have no idea who's PKing 6. And the kick, and it goes in, giving the Mustangs a 2-0 lead. And hope dwindling away for the Hornets. 6. Goal goes in from Logan Johnson.
Oh, West Salina Central number 6, Logan Johnson.
This feels like a Goddard game.
Yeah, well, no, like a Goddard game would be, it would just be complete blowout. This is like
No. I mean Goddard home game, like 2016.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Where there's just a bunch of ejections and fighting.
Yeah.
You remember, oh wait, you guys weren't in high school. My freshman year, we were playing campus, and,
Left side to Sanchez.
I mean,
To
those
Love.
guys were getting they were really, really angry just in the, like,
And that's
first
Love over the
quarter,
middle.
First half, like, first 5 minutes, or
And knocked back to Martin.
Soccer, football.
Yeah, soccer. And so it was late in the game, and Max,
And
they were down
Max
in the
there.
corner right there, the back right corner.
What's happening here?
Andre.
And that's Love who's down.
What was that?
We just triggered everyone. Another soccer. How many people are watching? You know?
Everybody's just going down because they need to stretch.
Pretty much, yeah. Dude, literally stretch before the game.
They do, but it's just
But after you run for over an hour with no water, well, yeah,
Yeah, kinda. I don't know.
you're kind of right.
well, we have.
Wait, you said 7 people?
Yeah, that's like
Oh,
more
yeah.
than
more than one person that we know.
That's the most views we've ever gone on a non-football game.
No.
Yeah. We had like 13 basketball, something like that.
What? No.
13
Do you not remember Rally in the Valley? Dude, that was like...
Dude, I said basketball.
You said non-football.
I know, I was kidding. Freaking garbage out here. What?
Oh, talking to the coach.
This is the lay of game on the defense. 17-yard penalty.
First down.
First down. So Max will get the ball, kicking it back to Swift. 3:20 remaining in this ball game, and enough time for the Hornets to score maybe once or twice. Intended for Jew and out of bounds. Hornets getting a little lazy with the game.
I'd say desperate.
And so Shepard will kick it. And Will Height tries to hit it, goes over him. That's Grammer, taking it down the left side to Wilson. And that'll be back. And that'll be back to Shepard. 2:30 in this contest. And that is Berkeley. Berkeley to Grammer. And that's left side to Wilson, out of bounds. 2:10 remaining. 2-0 is the score. The Mustangs lead. And that's Grammer on the left side. And that's Max over the middle. And left side, getting past most of the defense, getting it inside and denied. It's Grammer over the middle.
Max, Sam, and Wolf were easily the fastest. Or Max, Sam, and Austin
And
were easily the fastest.
that's left side.
I would go Sam, Austin, Max.
Kicked back from Lutz. Swift will get it to Wolf. Wolf right side. And he's tripped up. And the Mustangs still playing very aggressive here. It will be a free kick. 1 minute remaining in this game. The Hornets are down 2-0. And game hope not looking bright here. And the kick, it's a far one downfield, intended for Maduerda and out of bounds. 45 seconds. Yo, don't shut down until I'm done talking.
Number 7, Christian Siegelman.
And into the game for the Hornets is the German exchange student, number 7, Siegelman. And Wolf throw over the middle.
Oh, no.
The Hornets playing most of their players up front. And 10 seconds remaining.
There's the win.
Out of bounds. And this game is over. Final score is 2-0. The Hornets unfortunately lose in this one. I'd like to thank you for joining in to this stream and watching this game. And I'm Caleb Rose, and have a great night.